Alright, this series of videos will be used to help you learn the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It is meant to be a supplement for the rulebook. You can find the rulebook here, but it also comes with any starter deck or structure deck. You should read it thoroughly. An additional online resource, which is not in the rulebook, is the Forbidden and Limited list. It might give the address to it, but you can click here to see it. And the final thing, which is not in the rulebook, is the Fast Effects Guide, which is the place to learn about chains and resolving chains and other little details of the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That you just can't find in the rulebook. Alright, so let's look at some of the other materials you're going to need in order to play. You should get some dice. Dice can be used to determine who goes first. It can also be used to keep count of how many turns something has been in effect. Some cards say they use counters, and this you can use a die to count something. You can also use it to represent a token, and you can use any item with two representations to represent tokens for the different positions that a card can be in. An additional item you'll probably need is a calculator. Now, in official gameplay, you cannot use a calculator to keep track of life points. Everything needs to be done on pen and paper, so you should also consider having pen and paper around. You might also want to get an app that can keep track of life points. They usually also include a die feature or a coin feature should a card need it. But once again, pen and paper is the only thing that can be really used in a competitive way. You may want to get a game mat. Now, all starter and structure decks come with paper mats, but you could earn or buy mouse pad-like mats. They don't generally have all of the card positions printed on them, so you may not want to start with one of those. The last thing you're going to need is a 40 card deck constructed within the rules of the game. So that means it has to fit the current Forbidden and Limited list, and it needs to be somewhere between 40 and 60 cards for your main deck. We'll talk about side decks and extra decks at a later point, but in order to start learning the game, we're only going to focus on the main deck, and we're going to do that in the next video.